Hey, what's up guys, this is Atone here, and today I'm going to be walking you all through how to edit someone or yourself into a photo. So I'm going to be kind of talking over the sped up recording of how I did this. So in this photo, there's a person missing from the group photo. So I took another photo of them and cut them out, as you can see here, using the subject selection mode in Photoshop, which is select subject selection, and then that works pretty well. But then for things like the feather, for example, or a hair, commonly, you're going to have to use the lasso tool, which I find pretty easy to cut out little things that the subject selection won't get, because it's not perfect yet. So, as you can see, I'm going around the edges, trying to cut out any little piece I think I would need in the edit. And then also adding sections that the thing didn't get, and removing, as you can see there. So yeah, it's pretty simple. So pretty much the main things you're going to want to focus on are making sure the subject is cut out correctly, and then making sure, trying to match the brightness and contrast of the image you're putting the person into, and then matching the colors, the main colors of that image. So if it's like a really blue image, like at sunset or something, if it's really orange, you're going to want to change the lighting of the character, as you can see, to a more bluish or a more orange color. So right now she sticks out quite a bit because that picture was inside in yellow lighting. So what I'm doing is matching the saturation to start. So that's like if her yellows were a lot more yellow than they should have been. So that's pretty much what that fixed. So once that saturation was there, I'm now taking and warping her to kind of make her stand up at more of an angle like everyone else. So that's just Control T and then right click and perspective. And then you can play with that. And then what I'm doing now is adding some shadow to her feet, because in the picture the light was kind of coming forward onto her, but outside in the sun, as you can see, it's coming from above. So pretty much all you're thinking about when doing this is thinking about where the light's coming from and what color the lights are. So for example, if it's in a club or something, maybe the light's pink. I mean, that's just how it is. And then shadows are almost always a darker shade of blue or purple. As you can see in this photo, it's a really dark blue. So things like that. And then here I'm adjusting the image hue and saturation. You sadly can't see that, but you just click image adjustments, hue and saturation, and then image adjustments, color balance, and then you can add in more red or more blue to make it match a lot better. So as you can see, it already looks a lot more similar because of the color adjustments that have been done. And then I added a little shadow below her feet just to kind of make it blend a little bit better. But one thing I did make a mistake in this edit was I didn't put any grass in front of her shoes or in front of her feet. So that's one mistake that I would fix if I did this again. And then so things like grass in front of feet, just make sure that they're placed well into the photo, and then try and match the height of the other people. So I actually had to ask my sister how tall she was, so I knew like if I didn't make her like 6 feet tall, because that would look really weird in the picture. So yeah, and then I'm just kind of touching up the lighting, trying to make it look as realistic as possible, and then trying to match all the other people around her. And yeah, so now we're pretty much done. And then one final thing I add in here is you'll notice a little circular, kind of like a lens flare type thing. So that's making that kind of brown tan overlay. So just to make it even more realistic, I went in and I added the what do you call it, lens flare onto her. So I just put a masking layer on top of her, and then I finished, like I filled in the rest of the circle. And then here I'm trying to kind of like figure out where she should be, how tall she should be. So I'm trying to fix her height here, and then try not to block other people's faces too, because in a group photo that can be an issue as well. So you're pretty much just trying to make it look as natural as possible, and the main things you'll do to do that, to accomplish that, are lighting and shadows and color. So even if I didn't make her the right height, even if I didn't put a shadow under her feet, since she was the same hue, like since I added a little bit of blue to her and then changed the brightness of the image, it would have probably flew past most people that she was edited in there. But things like the lens flare addition on the bottom, as you can see, and the shadows under her feet seal the deal with making people think it's not edited. So yeah, and I was actually pretty lucky. There was a good spot for her just to fill in there. So Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed and you did learn. Sorry it was a bit fast, but I didn't want to take too much of you guys' time and keep that video retention rate up. So yeah, here's the finished and the before. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe. Let me know if you want to see anything else in the future. I'm thinking about doing a how to edit yourself out of photos, or how to edit someone out of photos. Let me know if you want to see that. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and peace out.